The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nasir Little out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. Hits the trifecta.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot up. It makes him so much more lethal.
Smart against Young. Pass to Little. Now Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Young against Smart. And here's Thompson for three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Daniels. It's Little on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. Like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Daniels, looking to win the run, and the three-pointer goes. Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Daniels. And the 3 off target. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Good.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Young against Smart. Pass to Wallace. The 3. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Back to Young. Outside Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Young. Here's Daniels. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Spins from the arc. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To win the run, drains the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Bamba finds Reddish. And again, it's Atlanta.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And the 76ers call time here. Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Hayes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Here's Little. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Claxton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Young. Pass to Thompson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Thompson's got 11.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Noel tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Atlanta's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. And the Hawks with another three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The steal. Pass to Hayes. Back to Little. 4-3. On the wing, Noel launches a three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. To second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Nasir Little. Hayes is out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. It's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end. Rudy Gobert.
Pass to Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. Smart's checked in for the Sixers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Here's Little. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's stolen. Now here's Smart. Here's Little. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. Atlanta's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. Oh, they're looking solid out there. Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Smart against Young. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Young against Smart. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Smart against Young. Pass to Little. To the wing, right side. And here's Smart. 4 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Daniels. To get it again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the paint. Here's Bol. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And Philadelphia calls time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Gert Sevens checked in for Rudy Gobert. Claxton comes in for Little. And it's Noel in for Smart. And so here is Philadelphia. 19-point game. There's the block. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Here's Noel, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Wallace.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
And no luck that time either. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Young attacking. Here's Bamba. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Noel. Pass to Wallace. Back to Noel. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Young. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Thompson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. Got a hand on it.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now here's Young. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. 59 seconds left in the second period. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Young. Here's Reddish. And the Hawks with another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hayes inside. Guarded by Young. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got his first points of the game.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. Here's the three. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
From 13, that shot off.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
So often rookies run out of steam, but not this group. They've had...
And now time to take a closer look at Klay Thompson. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Klay Thompson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Bol in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Young. On the wing, Thompson takes a three. Back to Young. They shoot again. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. This one for three. Atlanta with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Young inside. Now Bamba, defended by Gobert. Chalk up 2 there. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Smart outside. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Daniels, that one's true.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Inside, Cole, yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Smart. 7 points in the game. Passed a little. Lets it go from deep. Deflected. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Reddish. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Claxton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hayes comes in for Smart, and he's good on the second. Here's Young. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bamba, a screen on Hayes. Right side, Young. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Gobert.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Now here's Hayes. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Young. He's got 6.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Hayes with it. The 3-ball. And they'll get another chance. Bull grabs the board. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Young inside. Yurt 7 on him. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Daniels. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks. So it's Philadelphia now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Hayes. And a missed layup.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Bowl. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Noel. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now Hayes, and there's the screen. To the left side wing. Here's Wallace. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Thomas Bryant out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Noel in at the 1. Free throw is good. Young.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Smart's checked in for Philadelphia. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Smart against Young. With to Mark. Here's Bamba. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Thomas Bryant. His first. Team.
The 76ers shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Smart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Klay Thompson picks one up. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the middle. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Wagner for 3. The Sixers with another miss. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break, Philadelphia. The pull-up jumper. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Now here's Young, down low. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Smart outside, pass to LeVert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
They set the pick. Young with it. Wagner picks him up. Oh, and again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Smart against Young. Smart passes to Gobert. Now Connaughton. Clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. Pure from three-point range.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Young against Smart. Pass to Bull. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The fader. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bamba's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Reddish against Connaughton. Pass to Gobert. Here's LeVert. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters. And you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Smart against Young. Smart outside. Inside. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Young. Back to Gobert. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Young with it. Pass to Bamba. Yet another assist.
The passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. Bryant a screen on Thompson. Here's LeVert. The Sixers again can't hit. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Young inside, covered by Bryant. And another dime for him.
History has been made here. That pass moves him into third for most assists.
Hey, and a credit to his teammates for making the shots. But his personal performance has been incredible.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now here's Connaughton. Fires from deep. Bull grabs the board. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Young the pass to Thompson. Here's Bo. Blocked! Smart against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Omer Yurtsever, Nicholas Claxton, Nasir Little, Jalen Noel.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
One of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Board members.